Oh, we don't own the rights to that. We carried it all, but who is there when our tears fall?
Y'all sing this because I ain't trying to sing. Go ahead, harmonize because I can't. But I don't know how to do that. I know the grammar beat. You know how to say. She don't have the rap part. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, take it.
No violence, because we hit it and it ain't no more silence.
Okay.
It's silence. We talking up.
Yo.
We cutting up. And it's a up. Yeah.
She said what she said.
She said. I really can't freestyle, but that wasn't a good.
Yeah, because we had to be censored. It's been a while since y'all seen our photos.
See?
See
that?
Big Dad.
And really are two separate people.
Right. Hello. I thought they was the same person. Yeah, it's like they trading them out. No, for real, man. Clark Kent, Superman. Right. Now you have never seen me and Beyonce in the same room. So you're not going to know
So welcome to S.I.S with 3 Nickies and Linda.
Literally. I thought we was going to change my name to no longer Linda. It was Ann. Yeah. Yeah, we going to call you Nikki Ann. Yeah, we was at the pre-roll event, and my boyfriend was like, Nicole. All 3 of us turned around like, yes. I wasn't there, but I heard you guys had an amazing time. Yes. So, yeah, we had so much fun. It was a vibe. It was family oriented though. Like, it was. I think it's just because we cool with everybody, we kind of vibe with everybody in the city, so it was like a little reunion. Like,
Yeah, it was. And we got interviewed by our brothers.
Yeah.
Although we got accused of spying for intellectual property. Wait, this was what really. But that episode is please go check out my sisters. When he was like, how it feel to be outside without us.
Right. Boy, shut up.
We be outside. We be on location.
Right.
Baby.
We only see y'all.
Y'all be inside.
Y'all be inside.
We'll invite y'all to the next event.
Right.
We taking applications this pin game, Bookie. You gotta come with your experience.
I feel like we be getting a little motion.
We've been doing our little thing. It was cool to be like, yes, I'm here with S.I.S podcast. Right. It should be on the list.
Okay, we're on the list. Yeah. That's us.
Homegirl like, oh, you with them? Wanting to do it, want to do it. No, I'm with them. But we love y'all though. We love y'all. My dogs for real. However, we'll put y'all.
The air smelled real good at the pre-roll.
It was refreshing.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was.
The vegan food, I loved it. Although we ain't even gonna talk about that because somebody did not know they were purchasing vegan food and was like, "What's wrong with this chicken?"
I don't participate. What you bought it? Yes. It said vegan on.
Girl.
I was just so hungry.
Like it was a big.
Vegan food be good.
It really
And especially when you get that person who does it right at the
Right.
Let me tell you something.
But baby, that thing was jerking. The jerk was jerking. You
It
feel
was
me?
good. I just thought I was biting into somebody.
Yeah, she thought she had a chicken wing. Even though it was a big ass time. Like a big ass time.
Because after I bit into it, I said,
What kind of chicken is vegan?
Yeah.
She's like, no wonder it didn't taste right. It did not taste like
They're
it.
really going
what's with the
overboard.
recipes? The recipes.
That was definitely a high. We gonna take y'all there though because
She said a high.
Yeah.
She got it.
I wasn't even high.
Right. The funny thing at the pre-roll event, it was only one person that actually had that was selling flour.
Oh wow. Really? autistic rapper.
Oh,
yeah. And he was lit.
That is awesome.
He was full of energy the whole time. He had one step out. He was so hyped. I said, come through.
Yeah. And then somebody performed. Ooh, and he even had his like little merch. With his And then you know our brother and sister was there.
Blood.
Yeah.
Blood lady. Shout out to the blood for that. I with my shirt next.
Yes.
But yeah, shout out to Shanti and Trevina. Trevina was actually the one that hooked me and the girls up for the plus size lingerie show. She reached out. So shout out to you, Bookie.
She did her thing for Valentine's Day. I didn't know the yo could look that nice.
She made it.
No offense, y'all. Yes, she did that. That was very nice. I had to leave a little earlier than I wanted to, but I probably would have been.
We had so much to do today. It was 37 friends giving us that day. Something else. We had a whole bunch of stuff to do today.
Yeah.
That was a lot of stuff like that. I left early too, I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Super Bowl, that's why.
Oh, yes.
I left early.
And I had to take another wings team.
Yeah, it was nice. Shout out to you, Trina.
So also, we went to ATL, to the Black Effect podcast.
Shout out to
this
ATL.
weekend. That was
it was fun from beginning to end.
I was following their stories. I couldn't make it. I felt like I was there. It was so fun.
Yeah,
It was all the people.
And listen, shout out to the Black Coffee Shop because they were on point, lit from beginning to end. Like,
and Brews and Booze.
yes, Brews and Booze. It was good.
Moonshine, whatever, tea.
Yeah, I can't wait till y'all see that episode.
Yes.
I'm okay with I drink coffee. I'm just like I'm have my Folgers, the little pack, pour my hot water in and do my French vanilla creamer. But baby, this is real coffee and they do real alcohol with these real drinks. And baby, that rum flipper was fun.
I got lit like
Off coffee.
No, that's coffee. Hey, y'all know coffee is my thing. We need to try to see if they got something.
Oh, we trying to get them to come down here.
Oh, yeah,
We're talking they need to open up a branch here. Like, we want to do
I'm down for that. I'll be a brand ambassador out here.
Yeah.
I'll let you listen.
It's black owned, black sellers, black owned, and it's a concept that we don't see here. I mean, there's coffee shops here, but the way that they had a live DJ, so they had this young lady, like it was like a cooking show up there making the drink in front of us, telling us how to structure the drink, how to put it in, and all of this stuff, and layer, and all of these different tips. Then they came around and gave us samples to drink. And then we voted on which ones we liked.
Right.
They had a live DJ, and sis was cutting the
That's
up.
right.
You hear me?
That's right.
And on top of that, they had snacks.
I love the snack.
Oh, a lot.
I'm talking about good snacks.
Good.
Fruit. They had grapes, and they had cheese, and they had these little things.
And I'm a cute cheese girl.
Ferrero. What is that? Macaroons. And I don't even like macaroons. But when you drink the coffee with the liquor and dip it in,
It was just, I mean, from beginning to end, it was just all
Yeah.
good. The concept alone, what they believe in,
yeah.
financial freedom, success.
Yes.
For community, to me, it was just amazing, and I love that was like my favorite part of the whole.
Yeah. But I think y'all know not to give me no espresso.
And we
no more.
have
What she was doing? Jumping off the walls?
That interview.
I mean, we were live too. That I did go live a little bit for that event for us, and you probably, I'm not sure if you guys seen it, but we definitely was lit. So
and we have to make our own little special.
Oh yeah, we did. Sis.
Sis.
Yeah. We made a drink.
it was so good, and we won.
We won. And they were like, we didn't even do this just because y'all are from this was very difficult, but that lavender. It was a collab between me and
I did the bass, and then she finished it off, and I was like, oh shit.
Because you know the next
This is
song.
good.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that.
So it was good. It was like almost like a Long Island. It was so good.
Well, y'all need to definitely come down here because I'm a coffee girl. That's
Yeah, so that's what I told her. I was like, I'm a coffee drinker, so this was definitely topping.
Yeah.
And I've never had a coffee martini the way they did it.
Yeah.
That was like, oh, I could drink this all day.
Yeah, that espresso martini is what did it. I was like, ooh. When y'all see this interview, understand I was under the influence of espresso martini.
I definitely was under the influence.
Don't do that no more.
But I'm excited for you guys to see that.
I already talk fast. Like, I feel like somebody just pushed the speed
Because
button.
we went to from Brunswick after a while ago, we're gonna go out. And he was like, we gotta go now before I go to bed. I said, we're going out. What we gonna do?
You ready? You want to put it on?
I was
Should
like,
I do this or this?
I was like, let's not go back to the room and change. Although I'm glad we did now.
Yeah.
Because I would have looked real funny kicking people's doors open in a white dress.
I'm glad we did.
Well, ATL was much different from Brunswick.
Yes.
We were very much welcome.
Yes.
And we've met some more family
Yes.
right up there.
Yes.
And all just having a conversation with a lady about some matcha, and she asked about the shirt.
Oh.
But let me just tell you, we was on our thing, thizzle up there, because I didn't see anybody with passing out cards like we were doing. I didn't see anybody politicking with. Shout out to Nissan and iHeartRadio and the Black Effect podcast for setting up the picture podcast.
You
Baby,
met last year too, right?
No.
Oh, you was supposed to.
Yeah.
Okay, so it seemed like it's gonna be a little annual thing. Yeah, they had a great
No,
time.
I agree.
I
I think
can't
it
go
should
back.
be. Yeah, I'm dying to go back. I think this time I got a concept of what it was about, and now I can really interact and mingle a little bit more.
Yeah, that's you see. Sometimes you just gotta get in there and see, and then next time you'll know.
yes.
And there wasn't a lot of people
Or-
with shirts. Like we had our shirts
With the
on.
QR code.
Yeah.
I think we gave some people ideas, but here's the other thing.
On a mission.
That you always have to remember. It's just like the sales game. It's a hustle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always making friends with the janitor and the people that's working. So I done met Tyler. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Tyler. He was helping with the picture podcast. And I was like, hi, Tyler. What's your name, Tyler? Okay, my name's Nikki J. I was starting this out the podcast. Would you mind if I give you our card? He's
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, thank you.
Yeah.
And then we met Camille from the Beat ATL 96.1. She was helping at the booth. Baby, and I came back and said, hey Camille, how you doing? You tired, girl? Just holler. Hey Camille, in case you're watching.
She worked the whole. When I tell you, she worked that whole thing. She
Yes.
worked. You definitely worked that whole
And
thing.
shout out to John Jack and Dookie who helped me wear my hat.
We didn't get to see them out there.
Shout out to Tanya
Yeah.
at Talk
I
Your
see
Shit.
her.
That's
She's
my
out
dog.
there too. What's up, Suki?
Yes,
We gotta get her
dog.
on here.
And definitely all linked up, and it was good.
Her homegirl D, I forgot the name of her podcast. I'm so sorry, but she gave us some legit information.
Yes,
I
she
think we
did.
got a clip that we're going to share of that too, because she's been in this thing for 3 years, this podcast game. And one of her posts was like, it had like 10, almost 11,000 views. So you know, I want to get her. Bring it back. Like, when did you start? And so that was my question. When did you start getting motion? And so we talked about that a little bit. Not to spoil it. Yeah,
Yeah, I think that episode was
I'm
so
so excited to see it.
2 episodes.
I'm definitely there next time, 1,000%. This, I know I go up before they go. But my son had his state championship game, which he won, of course. But it was time to call me, but they didn't call the MVPs. They called his name again, of course. So, but yeah, so he's on,
what, 3 teams you said?
yeah, he's on 3 teams. He has his home team, his travel team, and his spring team.
Yeah.
So, he is done. He's out of pass for a little bit, so we got a tournament. Well, we actually got a combine this Saturday, but you know, Big Legend is very busy, so we had that. And then my niece, who hasn't worn a dress since she was like 8, went to prom.
Aww.
Oh my God! KJ, it's in the clip. I was in the picture. She was like, yeah. She got her makeup done for the first time. I took her to get her makeup done. She had a dress. She wore lashes. She kept blinking at the lashes like this.
I don't blame them.
Pissing me off with the makeup. Man, every time I you should do 2-3 swipes and then grab the mirror like, oh yeah. My baby girl was so nervous, but yeah, she got it. She had her done.
I be done look like a raccoon and I'm all in my
Yes. She
eyelash off.
picking the nails. She like, I can't pick nothing. I can't open nothing.
Exactly.
I can't scratch my back.
My type of girl.
Girl. So yeah, so we had a
to kick off, our male involvement, and we have just posted a very deep video, a very deep episode, but our whole purpose is here to give voice to the strong friends.
Yes.
And the strong friends are that way because they've had to endure themselves, right? And so we've always tried to be what we needed, at a point in time in our life. So I think that is what helps our bond to strengthen and to grow our sisterhood, even though they get on my nerves. And I know I get the hell on theirs, because if I told these niggas to tighten up one more time, it's probably going to leave me in Atlanta. They sick of me already.
And lately, I don't be caring. I be like, yeah, you right. I'm tripping, you right. Shit.
Definitely, we gotta be like, okay, stop bothering us, please.
They had to pull my coattail a couple times. He's like, can you stop? Nigga, no, I cannot.
Where are you going? Too far?
No, it's very well needed sometimes, so I don't get mad.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, right, we gotta go.
Yeah,
so,
true. Just give me even if it did hurt my feelings, I'll be fine tomorrow. Don't give me a feeling.
I'll get over
But
it.
we came to y'all today because it is a special day.
Special
day.
What day?
Denim Day.
Denim Day. Yeah, we're following up on our walk. And thank you guys for so much viewership and so much interest in the walk we did to bring awareness for Child Abuse Prevention Month and Sexual Assault Awareness Month. And I really like that y'all dug in and y'all really tapped in for that.
Yeah.
So we went to that with the Victim Service Center, supporting them because that's where my therapist is, and I've done group therapy with them, and they do a lot of free services in the community.
Nice.
If you've been a victim of child abuse or sexual assault, they have free groups. You don't even have to have called the police. You just call them and say, hey, take a look on their website and see what type of groups that they have and see what resonates with you, and then you call and do the little screening process, and they'll get you in. And it's been very helpful.
How can we get in touch with them?
www.victimservicecenter.org. They cover Orange, Seminole, and I believe Osceola County. Because I know one lady was coming from Lake, so please go to the website.
We'll put
Fact check me on that.
Yes.
Oh, this ain't YouTube, huh?
Right, no.
I'll share it on my story.
Right.
And then it's like Denim Day is actually completely aligned. Because I know y'all why y'all talking about jeans and then when shirts
I got jeans on too.
That's right.
Yes.
And so I ain't know, but it's in my heart. I got my boots on the ground.
Right. So on Denim Day, you wear your jeans in solidarity, and this comes from a woman who was sexually assaulted in Italy
By her damn driving
by her
instructor.
driving instructor. And basically, he was convicted, and then they overturned it, saying that she had on tight jeans. So she must have helped him take the jeans off. And so they overturned it because that gave consent.
Wow.
And so the women in the Italian parliament protested, and that's how Denim Day was born.
And everybody wore jeans to work.
And so
What you gonna do? File us off?
Right.
So, girls all around the world.
It hits home for some people, so please, if you were a victim of sexual assault or know a victim of sexual assault, please, there's a couple of things I want to give you guys some information. There's a National Sexual Assault Hotline. You can contact them at 1-800-656-4673. There's also their website, which is a National Sexual Victim Resource Center at www.nsvrc.org.
And that's the National Sexual Violence Resource Center.
Yes.
And the National Sexual Assault Hotline. So if you know someone or if you yourself has been a victim, please don't stay silent.
Yes.
The strength is not in your silence. The strength is actually in using your voice. And you may be able to protect someone else from going through the same thing.
Absolutely. And don't assume that you are healed. pay attention, talk to somebody. If you have never addressed it, you never talked about it, please do so. Because a lot of women that I know, and like we'll do a deeper episode on it, but I would just have to say, like, for me, when it's brought up, I'm kind of embarrassed that it hasn't happened to me, because everybody's talking like, yeah, me too, and I'm like,
but also
you know what I'm saying?
That the victims, it's usually never the person's first time doing it to someone.
Right.
It's if you speak up, it may be your first time speaking up, and that may stop it from happening again to someone else.
Indeed.
So you might not know, like, why am I so promiscuous? Why I don't have this many boundaries? Why I don't feel like I'm worthy of like love? So some of the things that you having issues with, you probably should have addressed by addressing them. So we'll talk about it and provide more resources.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's very important because you need to be mindful and be watchful of those children around you. I'm not even going to say your girls, because it's boys too. And we will touch on that topic. Yes, predators are predators regardless. And so just be watchful. That's one thing that our guest on this show, this last episode, said. He wished that his family would have been more watchful, you know what I'm saying, and more aware. So I've said this for many years, that if a little girl is fast, look around. Look at the uncle, the brother's friends. Look at who is around them, because no little girl just wakes up one day, or no little boy just wakes up one day and is promiscuous. Right. It is because I would bet money that it is because someone has touched them, or they've seen promiscuity in front of them.
And I think too, as a community, I know Spanish people, Black and brown people, we tend to brush it on the rug. They tend to, they come to you as a child, they come to you and they say, Mom, this happened to me, and we tend to like, nah, that didn't happen, like, you must have been mistaken, or, you know what, so we never speak out about it, and that's another issue that happens a lot in our community.
Absolutely, 1,000%.
And then educate yourself, even if it hasn't happened to you, or you haven't experienced this. Educate yourself on how to help somebody, stand in the gap for that person that it has happened, because maybe they can't speak up. You can be that person that advocate. Thank you, Kendall. You can be the person that advocates for that person.
In hold space.
That's
the most important.
Notice fine signs and notice the signs.
Yes.
Because, baby, a little girl can only tell me a few words about somebody touching a bottle or something, and I'm on that, baby. I probably went too far in situations that, but baby, I got to double check. Hey, you know?
Yes, I agree.
So,
when my mama found out, she went.
Absolutely.
She called them folks, but she laid some hands and not in prayer.
You better beat me there, meet me there, beat me there. So I'm on that. So we thank y'all and we love y'all. Happy dinner day.
Happy dinner day.
And see.
All right, Nikki, you gotta show me how to end this, because I never know how.
Let me see if they don't lose it.